Yo, what's up? I'm Ethan. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Delaware. Today's what, August 18th, right?
My birthday.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, so, well, it's his birthday, so first off, happy birthday. His name's Xavier. What's up?
What's going on?
What city are you from?
So I'm from Augusta, Georgia.
Okay.
I spent a lot of time. Excuse me. I spent a lot of time growing up in Atlanta also.
Okay.
So
How's Atlanta?
Atlanta's pretty dope.
Okay.
I love it there. I went to school with Takeoff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was my classmate in that.
That's
grade.
sick.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But like it's kind of cool to see, to know him as like a kid and then to see where he is now. It's kind of dope, and a lot of other people that I went to school with, to look at them and then to see how we are almost at 30.
Yeah.
It's kind of dope.
Damn, that's crazy, because I'm 19.
Yeah, man. I just turned 28.
Yeah, damn, I just realized. Oh, my God. Again, happy birthday, my boy.
Thank you.
All right, so can you tell me where it was like growing up?
For me, I honestly like to say I had the best of both worlds.
Okay.
Because like as a child, I grew up in Augusta, but I grew up where we call it the bottom. So it's more like Harrisburg area, East Boundary area, and everything like that. And like that area is more so a poverty stricken and everything like that. And it wasn't up until I was about, I say 12. My stepdad, he got into a bad accident.
Okay.
And he got a big settlement, and we moved to Atlanta. And then when we moved to Atlanta, we moved to the suburbs. So that's when I got to really see, literally the other side of the tracks and how everything really, I got to experience a lot of things that I wouldn't have experienced in Augusta.
Yeah. All right. So, did you have a nickname? And if so, can you tell me the story how you got it?
Yeah. So, my nickname was Zay. Well, is Zay.
Okay.
And my whole name is Xavier, and I had always went by Xavier.
Yeah.
But my uncles, they were like my big brothers. Even though they're about like 10, 12 years older than me and everything.
Yeah.
We were so close, I was part of the crew, basically. Even as a kid, I was always part of the crew. So when everybody see me, I would go out. I would go to my grandmother's house on the weekends. They'd be like, "Oh, there goes Zay. There goes Zay." So and it just stuck. It just stuck. And at first, it was just family that called me Zay, and then like when I moved to Atlanta and I got into the girls and everything like that, one of my first girlfriends in Atlanta, she started calling me Zay, and then it just spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
So now everywhere I go, even if I'm at work, hey, my name is Zay. Just call me Zay.
Yeah, that's a fire nickname.
Appreciate
I won't lie to you. Bro, listen, I used to be called E.
Yeah.
Just from Ethan.
Yeah.
From my dad. I don't know why he just started doing he just randomly started calling me like
E.
Yeah, it was either E or E dog. I was like, it was and so it started from like just him to where like I'd be at baseball games or football games and he'd be like, "Go E," and everybody would just start saying E or E dog instead of Ethan. Which is really sick to me.
It's crazy because you probably did that at a game and then you went to school the next day and everybody was like, "Yo, E, what's good?"
E. Yeah, and then there was like another one that I got. It was called Tank, just because I'm huge.
Yeah.
It actually came from me working first. It wasn't even like sports or anything.
Yeah.
I'd be working and like, since I'm so big, I could lift a lot of stuff.
Right.
And my mentality is like, I just want to get this done. I just want to get it over with. So I just keep going. I don't care what it is. I just keep going.
Yeah.
And so then that started to like transfer into like sports and all that. It was pretty sick.
That's what's up. That's dope.
So, are there any funny stories your family tells about you that come to mind?
Man, well, when I was about from 1 to about 4 years old, I had real long, pretty hair.
Okay.
You know, and my mom always kept it in cornrows. She always kept my hair braided and everything, and I had a real baby face.
Okay.
Know? So, like, even now without my beard and everything, people still think I'm about 22, 23.
Okay.
You know, which is still cool.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
You know, but my mom would get mad at people because they'd be like, "Oh my God, you have such a beautiful daughter," and then when I would hear it, I'd be like, "I'm a boy," you know? And then also, dang, this is embarrassing, but whatever, man. My mom told me that I used to crawl on one leg.
Crawl on one leg?
Yeah,
what does that mean?
I used to.
I don't even know what that means. How you crawl on one leg?
Neither. My uncles had to demonstrate it. But I used to crawl on one leg. Like, I would literally, like, you know how the dog be peeing on the fire.
Oh my God! No
so
way you would crawl like that. Oh my
yeah.
God!
And then another story. Like I said, we lived in this part of town called Harrisburg. Right? Yeah. And well, the projects were called Harrisburg, but it was also a part of town. Okay. Like a community called Harrisburg and everything, right? Yeah. And my apartment, I was on the top floor, and my apartment faced like the main road, Broad Street, and people would be walking by. My mom told me. She said that I would just be like looking out the window, just smiling and laughing at everybody walk past, and people be like, "Oh my God, look at the baby!" So I kind of got dubbed the Harrisburg baby for a little bit. You know? But,
yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah. Imagine being named after the area you live in. Yeah,
and that's cool crazy. Because I'm a history buff, and it's a real historical area too. You know, like it played a big part. Like it's a lot of history as far as like the Civil War goes. Yeah. You know, like there's textile mills that line up the Augusta Canal that they use as like gun factories, making gunpowders and uniforms and everything like that. And actually the canal itself was actually built by slaves. Yeah. Back in the 1860s to get supplies up from the Savannah River through the middle of the city to the textile mills and everything like that. So it's a whole lot of rich history there.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. All right, so what was one of the worst things you ever did as a kid? Now listen, you don't need to say it if you don't want to.
Dude, what was it? Because I did a lot of stuff, bro. Like, I did a lot of stuff. Like, I got hit by a car when I was 12.
Oh, snap, really?
Yeah. But one of the worst things that I did, I don't know, man, I can't tell you. I was fighting all the time, like being from where I'm from, like you had to, you know, and I had a speech impediment. I used to stutter real bad.
Oh, bro, listen, when I get tired, I be stuttering.
So, dang, I guess me getting hit by a car, you know, was like one of the worst things.
Was it like you were just walking across the street and it just randomly came out?
What happened was, I was riding my bike down this steep hill, right? Cause like we had a plaza, so my house sat along this street, and across the street. Like, it was, how it's set up is shaped like a T. You know what I'm saying? So, the plaza is across the street, but the plaza exits out. Like, the exit to the plaza goes straight onto my street, you know? So, the light was green when I started going, right? Mind you, it was raining, so it's wet. Yeah. Man, I hit that steep hill and I tried to slow down. My brakes went out.
Oh my God.
Made it through the first lane. I'm like, all right, cool. And I made it through the second lane. All right, cool. And I got through that third lane and
bam.
It went bam. I went flying. Man, I went flying. flying.
Really?
Yes, and technically it was a hit and run because the dude didn't even stop.
Oh,
like
shit.
he rolled his windows down and was like, "Hey, you okay?" I got up. I'm like,
he was definitely an old head, bro.
Yeah.
The way you said that, the way you made him sound like that, he was definitely an old head.
He was an old head, you know. And this was in like South Carolina, so there's a lot of racism going on too. So,
Yeah.
You know, a little black boy getting hit on the bike, I don't care, you know. But I didn't know any better. I'm only 12. I really didn't know any better. I'm just glad that I ain't dead, you know. And my house is right there, so. You know, but yeah, that was like the worst thing. Like the whole right side of my face, from like my eye to like my lip, the side of my mouth was like scarred up.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still looking fresh now. So that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so I got one more for you.
Okay.
Tell me about your brother or sisters and how you would describe them.
Okay, so I got 2 little sisters, right? Their names are Destiny and Jasmine.
Okay.
And how I would describe them, Destiny got a big forehead. Her forehead, I say her forehead is shaped like Stone Mountain. You know, if you go look up a picture of Stone Mountain and then I show you a picture of my sister, you gonna start dying. I promise you.
What's going on here? I see similarities.
My baby sister, her name Jasmine, and she's the
Okay.
spitting image. Like she's like a clone of my mother.
Really?
Yes, attitude, looks, forehead, everything.
Bro, I tell you, when I was ever around my mom, because I used to have like really long curly hair,
Yeah.
like it was like down to my neck,
Yeah.
and so whenever I'd be like anywhere with her, people would either A, think that like I'm her exact offspring, but if I was a guy,
Yeah.
or B, we were dating.
Oh wow.
So
That's
it was really
crazy.
weird because there was one time I was in a shopping mall, and well, not shopping mall. It was like I don't even know, but we were in line, and this older lady who had a full cart was like, "Would you like to get ahead of us? Or here, take this young couple behind me." I was like, "What the fuck you talking
What you
about?
talking about?
What you
This
talking
my
about? This my mama."
Hey, somebody did me like that one time too. Nobody ain't gonna lie, cause my mama, like, I'm short. I'm 5'7".
Okay.
And my mom's like 5'1", 5'2".
Mhm.
You know. And this was when I had just joined the army and everything. So
Okay.
I look kind of good, you know. And this lady, she was like, she said the same thing, actually, you know. And I said, "This my mama."
Yeah.
I said, what is
What
she
is she
talking
talking about?
I was grossed out because I'm only like 21. You know, I'm like, man, this my mama.
Bro, you should have heard. Bro, you should have heard my mama on how she described my face when she said that. She was like, "Your face all wrinkly. you crinking your face up. What is you doing like that?"
Yeah, man, but that's I was so grossed out. Bro.
Yeah.
It made no sense.
All right, well, thanks for being on here, man.
For
it was
sure,
great
man.
talking to you.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Likewise.
Deuces.
Likewise.